people with familial hypercholesterolemia live just as long as everybody else. Whether they die of cardiovascular disease, go back. There was a study done in the Netherlands, ironically by one of the greatest cholesterol-lowering proponents in the world, Cy Brands is his name. And they looked back through sort of history and said, well, we know it's a genetic condition, so let's look back at through history at people who died and what age they died at, who we know will have had familial hypercholesterolemia. So they went and looked at records from 1850 and 1890 and whatever. And what they found was that actually in 1850s to about the turn of the century, people with familial hypercholesterolemia lived longer than the surrounding population. From 1900 to about 1960, they lived shorter. And from 1960 onwards, they are now living longer again. Now, the explanation for this is that LDL is quite a potent anti-infective agent. It locks on to bacteria and viruses and stabilizes, immunes them, and then the immune system comes along and kills them. It plays quite a very important role. The studies with rats where you have rats with high LDL, you stick nasty substances into them, bacterial substances into them, and those with higher LDL, that if you ever heard of a thing called lethal dose 50, yes. You have to, at what dose do 50% of the animals die? Right, the LD50 in those with higher LDL levels was 8 times as high. 8 times as high.
But this is only for bacteria, not viruses.
That was only for bacteria. Now, they are part of the immune system. Almost everything in the blood is actually part of the immune system. When you look at it, blood clotting factors are a key part of the immune system.
Right. And
LDL is a key part of the immune system. And these stick onto and basically stop them from being infective. And this research is well known, published and disbelieved by everybody to do with cholesterol. So you are less likely to die of an infectious disease if you have high LDL. It will protect you against infections.